she'd ever need. That was before this trucker came and took her for a ride. Now there's nothing I can do to keep her satisfied. I didn't know.
Boy, you got to keep your eye out for them truckers, boy. They will come along and scoop your woman up. You know, we talked about how Walgreens, listen, thieves are everywhere. They call them flash robs. Giant bands of roving toughs that are, listen, they're trying to stay healthy. They seem to be all sticking to COVID mask mandates. But you've seen the video of them like going into high-end stores and just clearing the shelves of, you know, bags and shoes and things like that. But people will steal anything. And so Walgreens, they're headquartered in Chicago, they're starting a pilot program at a couple of their stores where they're basically going to turn their stores into fulfillment centers. You know how frustrating it can be now to go into a place, and God forbid you need razor blades or you need deodorant. I don't know, anything that can be used. You know, try buying spray paint without your ID. And so some of these stores are saying, screw it. The improvements for them will be twofold. They'll be able to fire everybody who works there because it'll just be a fulfillment center. So now they'll have one person working there, and you go up to a kiosk and go beep, bop, boop. This is what I want. And they will go back into a giant room where nothing can be stolen. But people will steal anything, and it doesn't matter what store it is. It doesn't matter how cheap the items are. Dollar Tree, the entire chain, says that they are getting killed by thieves across the board. That Dollar Tree stores say that theft is such a problem that they will start locking up way more of their items, or they'll just stop selling them altogether. So listen, if Dollar Tree is your stop for those 99-cent pregnancy tests, because why spend a few extra bucks for accuracy?
I was like, are those accurate?
I mean, I think a pregnancy test is a pregnancy test. I think that it's. I think you might be right.
That's what people were saying during COVID. If you get, I don't know if Dollar Tree or Dollar General was selling COVID tests, but I don't know how trustworthy they would be but from an off-brand place.
What I'm saying is,
I took a COVID test and it told me it was that I was pregnant, and it was from Dollar Tree, so I wouldn't take them.
You got your money's worth, really. But I think when any new technology comes out or new kind of test like that, everybody's looking to make money off the front end. But then when they're around for a while, they're so inexpensive. Pregnancy tests have been around in their current iteration for a long time. But Dollar Tree, I mean, it's a cliche. People joke about dollar store pregnancy tests. But is there data that says that, oh, my God, dollar store pregnancy tests are associated with a baby boom in rural parts of the country? I mean, I haven't seen anything like that.
I don't know.
It's not a pregnancy test is not a complex system, right? They're pretty simple in the way that they tell you whether or not you're pregnant. Listen, I would always recommend spending a couple extra bucks if you can, but there's a reason that Dollar Tree, the dollar stores in general, blew up over the past decade. You know how long and hard they have tried to get rid of that dollar store in Ohio City? As that neighborhood got increasingly gentrified, they're like, this dollar store is not a good look. And people said, no way. You can't pull the dollar store out. Now, whether they will or not eventually, who knows? But people have been trying for a long time. And it's still there.
Does that
right on West 25th.
Does that make a neighborhood look bad because you have a dollar store?
Yeah, I think that there's a sense that
there's not a lot in Crocker Park. You know,
yeah.
but there are. This is my point. They're everywhere. That's kind of gone away a little bit, huh?
They're not. They're across the street in a shopping center, but they're not in the Crocker Park.
Well, no, but I mean that's just those rents are but Dollar Tree is having a tough time. And again, these are stores that have gotten rid of the whole 99-cent thing. You know, that was the joke for a while. People were like, "What? It's $1.10." So like, yeah. But guess what? You're still getting a pregnancy test for $1.10 or whatever. So, but again, people will steal anything. Even if it's $1, they will go in and steal it. Some people, boy, they like stealing.
It's a rush.
Perry Farrell did a documentary song about this a long time ago. Some people love it.
I used to steal.
Now, it's only a rush if you don't get caught.
No, the rush is that you might get caught.
Right, but if you do get caught, there's no rush. Then you're in trouble.
Well, it's a different kind of rush then.
Yeah.
It's a bad rush.
The rush is that you got out and didn't get caught.
Well, that's what keeps you going back.
See,
right.
The fear of me getting caught it overwhelms me to not do it.
But I would think there would be I guess stealing is stealing, but I'm thinking it would be a rush if you got like some high-end item.
No.
If you got into a dollar store, and I guess...
I used to steal makeup from like you're not dollar stores, but like Walmart, because it was like I don't feel like paying $9 for mascara, so I'm just gonna put this in my purse.
Right.
And here's the thing: you're not gonna go to jail for $9. So even if you got caught, they're just gonna take it away from you and be like, you can't come back here.
I don't know. They can.
You're not gonna you can't go to jail for $9. You can't.
But you can still be arrested.
For under what charges?
It could be a misdemeanor theft.
No, $9.
Is it a dollar amount? I mean, if a store wants
a felony,
if a store wants to press charges, they can, right?
I thought a felony was over $1,000. If you steal over $1,000, it's a felony theft. But you can get a misdemeanor theft from stealing anything.
I mean, it's petty larceny is what it's called. You take something that's a low end thing. Theft. Yeah. If they wanted to now, I think you're right. Most places would not.
They
you get caught, right? You
they
get
just
caught
say, don't
in
come
makeup.
back here. Give me that mascara back, and don't come back.
And there's also no way to there's no way to enforce that. What are they going to put your picture up? They would have Walmart, these huge stores. They would have 4,000 pictures of people that were ostensibly not allowed in their stores anymore for theft.
They should do so. They discourage people from stealing in other countries by chopping off hands. Now, that's a little extreme.
A little.
But what if they made you wear gloves that didn't work with your phone, so you weren't able to use your phone if you got caught stealing?
You got caught stealing, and the point is you got caught stealing and you can't use your phone?
Yeah, I mean, I think that people want to be able to use their phone. That'd be pretty annoying.
Mary, what if...
Or they crack your phone screen. Oh, that'd be funny.
What if you told them, no, I didn't steal this. This was in my purse. I was taking it out to see which brand I needed.
Then you'd have to get it out of the packaging first.
Yeah, but you do that quickly. Go to another aisle.
And then they're like, why is this packaging on the floor here?
Yeah, you usually
you don't stand in the aisle. You don't stand there in the aisle and
well, it sounds
unwrap
like you've been stealing.
No, I just know how to do it if you're going to do it. Stealing's not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a defense lawyer's website. It says petty theft is anything under $1,000 and is a misdemeanor. You can face up to 180 days in jail and a fine. But I feel like they're not going to get you for one mascara. That if you steal a $600 TV, sure.
Well, it's just a matter of if someone wants to do their job. Like, if they don't want to deal with it, they're like, listen, it's a busy day. Like, I have way more things I have to deal with than you stealing. Just get out of here. So, yeah, they probably
That's why you steal from places like Walmart.
It's all
they don't
about,
care.
Don't steal from a mom and pop.
Except with Walmart, they have cameras like every 2 inches, don't they? They have those giant cameras. I mean, they have to have a whole.
And they got secret shoppers.
They've got a shrinkage department, or they've got people that.
I don't think they care.
Oh no!
Have you been to the Steel Yard Walmart?
I used to live in Tremont, of course.
That's what I'm saying.
It's actually much better than it used to be.
But well, lucky for them now.
Yeah. Everyone talks about that Walmart, but like the only thing I have not had a bad experience there. The only thing I've seen was, some shelves need to be stocked, but that was it.
I've been there when it's been like complete, like the employees didn't care. It was dirty and stuff like that. It's at least clean now. They're still dealing with theft, but every Walmart is.
And it's the Steel Yard.
And why is it that Walmart?
I mean, every place down there has got to deal with that.
I was going to say, why is it that Walmart and not that Target? Because
it is that Target.
That Target is also,
that Target's
of course.
trash.
Yeah.
It's not even that
It looks like a bomb went off in there.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
it does, Cody.
When was the last time you were there?
I was there a couple weeks ago, or like a month ago.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, anytime I've been in, go to the Target in the Steel Yard, and then go to any other Target.
I think
like it's concentric circles. Just move out from the Steel Yard, and they get progressively nicer the further you move out. 117th is kind of like but then you get out like further out Rocky River.
It also depends on the day.
You're like, oh, this is great. It's well lit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bought stuff for like my apartment there. I was with my ex, and we were just going through there, and it wasn't that bad. I was like, I think it gets a bad rap. Now, I did go to like the Five Guys, and some dude literally like almost fought me because he thought I was cutting him out of his parking spot. But other than that, it was cool.
Ooh.
Well, listen, technically you can be, or I'm sure you can be arrested for any theft like that. I think you're right that they probably wouldn't. They'd probably be, calling the cops all the time if they're going to bust people for lifting mascara.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. That's what I mean.
What was-
So when Cody's like, I'd be too afraid to get caught, I was like, what are they going to do to me?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You're going to
So-
take back the eyeliner. You're going to give me a slap on the wrist and be like, don't do that again.
But that's the indignance of youth too, right? You
Yeah,
were
I
like
mean,
16 years old.
Yeah,
and
I
you're
was
like,
young.
They were like, unfortunately, for
Good
you,
luck,
Mary,
copper.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm a minor, and I need
Put these
thick
mittens
lashes.
Yeah.
unfortunately for you, young lady, you're white, so you're going to jail.
I've told the story about my one friend that she got turned on by stealing, and she would steal a lot of makeup, and she reached that threshold because she was stealing from this one CVS so much. Like, she was stealing food, she was stealing makeup and all this stuff, that they pressed charges, and she had to go to court and go through all this rigmarole, and was able
Well,
to plead down, but it was
That is something that they'll
Annoying,
do,
yeah.
is that if you are always stealing from the same place, they'll wait till it gets over a certain
Yeah.
amount of money.
Yep.
Mhm.
Like $1,000, and
They're
they're like,
building
okay,
a
now we
case,
can
basically,
do
yeah.
Felony.
a
or
felony or
whatever.
Now
whatever.
that is slick because you think you're like, wow, how do I keep getting away with this? Oh my gosh, this is so great.
But you'd have to, if you're talking, and makeup, you'd have to do it 100 times
Yeah.
before they, came after you.
she did.
But they'd have to have proof of you doing it 100 times too.
Yeah, well, it was all on camera. Like, it was all like they were just
Yeah.
taking inventory of it, basically.
First of all, if you are listen, if you're going to steal a dollar store pregnancy test, at least you're concerned about it, right? At least you're wondering. You're taking some kind of appropriate measures, I guess.
Yeah, but if you don't have a
Thumbs up for
dollar
that.
for a pregnancy test, you shouldn't be having a kid.
Well, there's a lot of people who shouldn't be having kids, but that hasn't stopped it. It's spreading like wildfire. That little miracle.
Could I be pregonate? How do I know if I'm prengan? What is the best time to sex to become pregnant?
Yeah. And somebody texted me, Dollar Tree made $8.9 billion. They're doing just fine. That's not the point. If you're the CEO of Dollar Tree and you're seeing massive shrinkage from theft, you don't call the board and go, we're fine. We're making $9 billion. They don't want to lose any money. They want to be making $15 billion. So, yeah, they're not going to go out of business. Alan, a $12 windshield wiper cost me $200 in court costs and fines. Yeah. Mike from Parma stole a copy of Full Moon Fever on CD back in the day, and they charged him with petty theft. So. We'll see you tomorrow on the boat, Mike. Hey, let me go to Joe in Brooklyn. Hello, Joe.
Hey, how you doing, Alan?
What's up, man?
Hey, so my wife stole a Monster Energy drink from the Brooklyn Walmart about 5 years ago and was arrested. And Brooklyn, the city of Brooklyn, presses charges.
What flavor?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, at
But
least
I
she was.
do know
At
that
least
it
she was.
cost-
Did she even have a chance to drink it? So was she so lacking
No,
energy that
the
she
funny
couldn't fight
thing
the
is,
charges?
She was arrested inside the store.
Yeah.
She never even left the store.
Yeah. What are you in for, lady? Oh, I lifted a Monster Energy drink, but I never got to drink it, so I'm really
Yep.
tired. I'm gonna take a nap in my cell.
$550 to get her out of jail and $3,000 in court costs.
Wow. For a
Yep.
goddamn. So if they want to do it,
They could.
yeah, you're in for some. Right.
$3,000 in court costs plus 100 hours community service.
Now, if this was just 5 years ago, your wife is a grown-ass woman. Why did she steal it in the first place?
She says she didn't steal it. She put it in her purse and was going to pay for it.
Oh.
But they
That's
arrested her
stealing.
in the store.
Nobody puts things in their purse to pay for them
Yeah.
later. They put it in.
She stole it. She
Of
stole it.
course, they hold it in their hand.
You know your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe's like,
She's
I know
so-
who my woman is. Yeah. she's
Yeah,
still-
exactly. Yeah.
Yep. Here's the irony. She stole it for Joe.
Oh.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God,
it
the
was for
whole
me.
time.
Oh,
Yep.
Sif.
He got her in there, and she took the rap like a good bird does. Okay, thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.
You took the pinch like a man. What was that?
What's that?
Well, you got pinched and you took it like a man.
One thing, I don't want
Good
to.
fellas.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a cop. I just wanted to.
Yeah, you do.
I want to hear from the
Become a cop.
No, I don't want to be a cop. I'm just
Be a
saying,
cop.
I want to hear the excuses that they get. Like, I didn't steal it. I was putting it in my purse because I have to drink at room temperature. I can't have it too cold. It hurts my teeth.
Room
Like-
temperature.
like-
You know, they have them on the shelves too, ma'am.
Yeah, it's 2-room temperature. I need a 10 degrees.
I want to hear like what
I'm a
they
real
say.
Goldilocks.
Yeah.
I keep it in my purse. You know, it makes me feel comfortable. It makes it feel like it's mine.
Alan, I was driving, listening to the show, and I was about to pass a Dollar Tree, so I stopped. I'm still in the parking lot. Let me know what you want me to try and steal, and I'll let you know how it goes.
Doritos.
Monster Energy drink.
Bag of
Let's pay it
chips.
forward. A bag of chips. There you go.
Mm.
So you can lift a bag of chips.
They got that Hawaiian onion that you like.
God, I love those chips so much. I had some yesterday, actually.
What does Hawaiian onion taste like? I assume it's 98% onion.
Yeah, it's like,
What's the 2% Hawaiian?
well, they're like sweet Maui onion.
What does that mean?
It's like a sweet onion and sugar. It's like a
like a-
sweet onion taste.
It's
That's
like a
how I would
Vidalia
describe
onion
it.
kind of.
You could roll an onion in sugar and get the same kind of.
Well, so I had them yesterday with my lunch.
You
And,
deep fry your own onion slices in sugar and see how.
members only Dave was in the kitchen and he had never heard of them. I said, try one. And he said it tasted like Funyuns. I don't think the flavor, it's sweeter than a Funyun, but
Well, Funyuns are also effing gross. So.
well, if you don't like onion flavored things, you're not going to like it.
No, whoever thought of onion flavored
Dude,
chips?
Me, I love Maui onion chips.
I know
Might
you
be my
do.
favorite kind of chip.
I know you do.
I was a salt and vinegar guy for a long time.
Guy,
Yeah.
salt and vinegar guy.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm a salt and vinegar guy.
It's a good chip.
Yeah.
But Maui
It's
onion.
too salty.
Ugh.
Chips are already salty. Why would there be a flavor salt?
Because not all chips are salty.
It's like what? Yes,
Some of
all
them are
chips are
unsalted.
salty. Huh?
Some of them are unsalted.
But nobody buys those.
You would.
No, I wouldn't. I love a chip. You give me a bag of Ruffles and some French onion dip. Oh my God. Delicious. You kidding me? Flavored chips, though, because our taste buds are so destroyed after the second or third chip, you're like, I can't taste anything anymore. That first chip, you're like, oh, this really does taste like a roast beef sandwich. And then like 2 or 3 of them in, you're like, I just taste salt. It'd be like, what's your favorite flavor ice cream? Sugar. I like sugar-flavored ice cream. It's like salt-flavored chips. They just cut it with the vinegar to make you think that you're getting something cool.
Whatever it is, it's delicious.
Ah.
Although I will say this, I like the purple Doritos, the sweet
Those are
chili.
so good.
Sweet spicy chili or something
Yeah.
like that.
Those are my favorite.
But I'll get 10 chips in and be like, this is a lot.
Yeah.
This
That's
is a
kind of
lot.
why I like it.
Little
I
goes
mean,
a
I
long
do
way.
like it, but I can't.
But it keeps me from eating too
I
many.
very rarely
Yeah.
finish a whole bag of those. Whereas Maui onion, I'll eat 5 bags of like the snack size ones.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
How are you?
Good, good. I was calling in about the thieving stuff. Back when I was 18, I got this idea that I could just put washers in a roll of quarters and just go to fast food places and order like one drink. So I did it, and I got away with it. Probably scored close to $80 to $100. And then I'm at a Wendy's, and they needed quarters right away, so they busted the roll open, got peeled out, and took off. Well, they got my license plate number. I wound up getting arrested for it, and I get in front of the judge in Stowe, and he was so pissed at me because he wanted to charge me with criminal circulation. I said, I don't even know what that is. And he's like, that's counterfeiting money. I said, well, no, I was just trying to get, $9 in change back. And he's like, all right, it's $381, and you got to pay it today, all over this medium drink. So I didn't pay it. They came to my work and arrested me the next day.
Did you offer him a roll of quarters as a down payment on the? I don't, Jason. I don't understand the roll of quarters scam. You put washers into a roll of quarters, and then what?
I go through the drive-through and I say I want a medium drink, and they give me the drink, and I give them the roll of quarters, and they give me back about $9 in paper money back.
You're telling me that they don't know about the unopened roll of quarters scam? In the paper roll? This is before the see-through plastic roll, right?
Yeah, this was paper, like you roll them out.
You got these dummies in high school in the drive-thru. They're like, oh, this guy wants to pay with a roll of quarters, which no one on the planet wants to do. But Jason figured it out. Wow. And so they take an unopened roll of quarters, and they give you the change back.
They just trust that you're not scamming them. Yeah. They're like,
Why
I'm
would
not gonna
anyone
open
do?
this.
No one's paying for anything with an unopened roll of quarters.
Yeah, but if you're just getting paid minimum wage, you're like, I don't give a crap.
I guess
Throw
so.
it in the drawer.
Yeah,
Not my
throw it in the
problem.
drawer. I need more. They crack it
The
open.
things you
Hey,
do for
man,
weed.
these are all washers. What? They shook their fist
What
at
they
Jason.
should do is make washers cost more than a quarter.
There you
and
go.
then that scam's done.
They figured it all out. But it cost them a lot more money than a roll of quarters, Jason. All right.
Hey, yeah.
Did you,
guys.
by any chance, did this happen during breakfast hours?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I was
Not a
out getting
Wendy's.
it early, man. I needed
Yeah.
a little something to.
You can do that scam all day
To
long.
pep him up, right? Yeah.
That's not breakfast hours only.
That scam is not available just during breakfast hours only. Wow. Taking a full. Sorry, all I have is a roll of quarters. Just got here from the bank. Yeah, all right. Well, clearly worked for him for a long time. I've got to take a break here. If you want to send a text, 35192, AlanCoxShow.com if you want to watch, and we'll be back.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS and everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app. A great sports